This is A Game, fast acting, long lasting, with no side effects.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what I got for you today is actually a part 2, Black women realizing that they've been lied to. And it's the early to mid 30-somethings. The millennials are sort of waking up, and that's interesting because they are actively, most of them, raising children. Okay, so that's actually important. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a video of a Black woman realizing that she's been lied to. Now, be aware that it's profanity laced. Okay, it's laced with F-bombs and B's and all of that good stuff. So please be aware of the profanity in this clip. And with that being said, so if there are sensitive ears around, you might want to be aware of it. But without further ado, I am going to share, and here we go.
You fucking lying if you say that this shit ain't true. All that hot girl, some of that city girl shit, I was on that bullshit too. I was raised by a single Black independent mom, and that's exactly what the fuck I became, a single Black independent mom. Because I've dated a lot of rich men meant that I was successful. I'm still not fucking married. And if you're not fucking married, you're a phone girl. I'm not blaming the Black woman. I completely understand where you're coming from. Just like my mom, my grandmas, all the ones before me, young modern women or young girls. Hey, that shit was some bullshit. It was a fucking gimmick that was fucking sold. You a fucking husband, bitch. Don't be out here independent trying to do it by your goddamn self. You hoes will try to fucking deny this shit, because I hang out with you fucking hoes. You fucking lying. I know you fucking lying if you say that this shit ain't true. Because I be seeing them hood niggas that y'all be hanging out with, and then y'all be trying to get this rich nigga to trick on y'all. Stop playing with me. I'm gonna have to be real with you. High value men do not wait. They go in, they assess the situation, and they use good judgment on whether or not you will be a good woman to raise his kids and have stability with, or are you just about to be a fun girl? And they put you in that category too. And it's a hard place to sit. Trust me, bitch, I'm right there with you. Because I be seeing them hood niggas that y'all be hanging out with. Dating in my younger years was about my ego. It was about unhealed trauma that I wanted to fill with getting a rich man to show that, hey, I could do it. And no matter what I did, that I wouldn't have to lower my standards, and I could get any dude to do anything that I want. I had a lot of dudes. No relationships. I gotta look at me. I'm the fucking problem. And this is what a lot of women do not do. They don't want to see themselves as the problem. But you are picking all of these dudes. So if you are picking all of these dudes, you got to get real there, bitch. You're the constant in the fucking situation. What the fuck is it that you were choosing to lay down with low value men, but then you expect a high value man to wait on your ass? Like, make it make sense, bitch. Because I be seeing them hood niggas that y'all be hanging out with. I have a firm understanding and know that at the end of life, if you fail at love, you have still failed at the lesson that life was trying to teach you. What I had to do was get real and accountable with myself, that I was out here in my younger years, out here sleeping with all the ghetto dudes, but then I would go out with high value rich men and act like they had to earn me, knowing that I was out here already laying up with these hood niggas. And then now sitting up here at my grown ass age wondering why I'm single. Bitch. Because you the fucking problem. And I know a lot of women like this. A lot of women like this. Bitch, you're in denial. Because I be seeing them hood niggas that y'all be hanging out with. I know you fucking lie.
Now, you heard her, and she made quite a few points. Profanity and all. She made quite a few points, right? She said she was single, Black mother raised, and that is what she became. That's called a generational curse, right? And she was saying that her dating younger was about her ego. It was about her unhealed trauma. And she was thinking that because she could get these rich men to sleep with her, that meant that she was winning. But yet, no marriage. She's probably in her 30s, look like she's in her 30s. And no serious relationship, no commitments, no marriages. On paper, off paper, spiritual marriage, contractual marriage, state marriage, no relationship, no man has committed, not even the man that she apparently had a child or children with. Where is he? See what I mean? And that's what she's saying. She's saying she dated these men, these awesome men, right? But They didn't give her any relationship. They put her in the category of fun girl because they did not deem her worthy to be anything more than that. Because these men are going to make evaluations and assessments about who you are as a woman, okay? And this is not just relegated to the so-called high value man. Every man that is looking for a relationship is evaluating you, even men that aren't, because there are men who are purposely out here trying to just get it where they can get it. And if they run upon a woman that is wife material and that man got some type of integrity, he gonna leave her alone. Nope, because that's not what I'm on. I'm not even gonna waste your time, because you're not the fun girl. You're actually the wife girl. And if I'm not going to get myself together in a situation where I need to really get you and start leading you and start being your man, I'm going to go. Okay. So even those guys, right? Depending on where he's at in his life and what he's doing. But the vast majority of men are making these assessments, whether you're a fun girl or a wife girl. Who are you to them? And that depends on the value in which they see or don't see in you and the potential that you have or don't have for that role. And when you come in on that BS, these men are not stupid. They just let you talk, and they let you think that you doing something, let you think you being slick, let you think you being this, that, and the third, whatever it is in your head that you think you are. And if they're not serious about you, they won't even stop you. They won't even curtail it. They won't even say nothing. They'll tolerate it long enough to get you in the bed a couple of times because they know you're coming. They know you're coming to the bed. They don't even have to worry about that. And then after a while, you're gone, because he does not have time to deal with you, because you have been relegated to fun girl status. You're not even worth the time and the effort that it would actually take to see and to start leading you and to start giving 4 P's to you. Not worth it, right? So then she said something else that was important. She said, stop being independent, because that was the gimmick and the lie that Black girls have been sold. You need to go and get you a husband, i.e., you need a man. See, what she's saying is, don't listen to this.
I said, as long as you got your own house, as long as you got your own transportation, and as long as you got your own income, it don't matter what a ninja got to say.
She's telling you, don't listen to that. That is what got her caught up. And she's trying to listen, don't play, because I'm of that ilk. I'm in that category with you. I hang with y'all. Y'all are my friends and associates. I know what you're thinking. I know you think the hot girl summer and the city girl summer and all that is the way to go. But look at where we are at 31, 32, 35, 36. Look at what we're doing. We out here struggling, trying to raise kids. These men are not around. We done laid up with these low-hanging fruit men that we didn't even find valuable enough to be in our lives, even after birthing children for them. You got to hear what we're saying. And she's saying that you're in denial about where you are and why you're there. And see, these are the things that we're talking about, because she mentioned unhealed trauma, which is coupled with the sense of entitlement that having sex with these men breeds, okay? And but at the same time, you keep failing at relationships, but then blaming the men for it and not looking at yourself, not taking any accountability about the fact that I'm the common denominator in all of these things. I'm picking these men that I claim ain't this and ain't that. I picked my baby's father. So now I got a complaint in my mouth about what he is and what he isn't, what he's worth and what he isn't worth, what he does and what he doesn't do, how he contributes or how he doesn't contribute, and what kind of a bum he is. But I laid up with that bum. And not just one time, probably tens of times. I probably was with him for a year or two. So that so-called bum, I was in love with him or in lust with him at some point, right? I let him put his seed inside of me, and I multiplied it and gave him a kid. And now all of a sudden he's not worthy of me, right? And she mentioned something that I thought was key as well. She said, if you fail at love, then you fail at realizing the main lesson of life. That's key. Because so many don't know how to receive love and certainly don't know how to give it. Because love is reciprocal. Love is two ways. Okay? And it's not just an emotion that you have fleetingly. It's something that you do. It's something inside of you that you're able to give. And it's something inside of you that you're able to receive as well. Right? She mentioned laying down with these low-grade men and then acting like these other richer men or whatever, high-value men, if that's what you want to say, had to earn her. This is a backward set of values. See, she's a demonstration of Black women being caught between two value systems because she's realizing that the value system that she was taught and the one that she's been living by and abiding by is the lost value system. She might not have that terminology, but she's realizing that she's lost in it. She realizes she's lost in it. That she's followed a certain set of values that is giving her a negative outcome. And now she doesn't know what to do about it. The value system was lost and she got lost in it. She's now lost as a result of it. She's understanding that there's gotta be another set of values that she can abide by that would get either her the desired outcome or that could help another woman, a younger woman, not make that same mistake. She might not have the terminology for that either. But many Black women are now caught in between these two value systems, understanding that what I've been taught, what I was told, while it might have been fun and I call myself had my fun or whatever, at the same time, now that I'm getting a little older, a little bit more mature, seeing life a little bit differently, I'm realizing that this was not the thing to do. And if I had it to do over, I would do it again differently. But what difference? What's the difference? The difference is the value system that you follow. And this is a part of the solution that women need to get from videos like that and videos like this, right? You need to wake up. Stop being caught between, because fence riders, you in prime position and get sniped right off that fence. So you're going to have to make a decision as to which value system. Are you going to keep going with the concept of hot girl summer until you old? Or are you going to understand that that type of thinking is what got you to this place that's undesirable? Now you're going to have to switch gears. You're going to have to go into the 10 life value system. Understanding that what you were sold was a lie and being determined not to perpetuate that lie like the boomers did and like Generation X did. And some of the millennials did it as well because the Gen Zs got it. Put yourself under the leadership of Black men that are willing to help or have a real relationship with you. If there is no man, go. If you got a father or you have a mentor, a Black man, go put yourself under his leadership. Start practicing followership. Okay? If there's a man that you are trying to friend zone, okay, but he good for you, you need to get yourself together so you can be good for him. Okay? And getting it. Or if you got some guy that's friend zone that would be good for you, but you ain't no good for him, let him go. Stop consuming that man. Stop stringing that man along. Stop telling that man, stop using that man for convenience. And, just sever ties with it. Stop it. Because that'll allow him to go and get a woman that's not so busy consuming him and she's ready to reciprocate as well. Okay? Because you know you ain't sugar, honey, iced tea. So you need to get yourself together. Okay? Getting yourself together is examining yourself quickly, not 10 years, quickly. Now, examine yourself according to the 10 life values so that you can prepare yourself to be a wife, because your mothers failed you. But it is now your responsibility as a grown woman to prepare yourself for wifehood, because even though it might not have been your fault that you was raised in a city girl mindset, it is now your problem, and you are living the consequences of that problem. Okay? So since it's your problem now, you're going to have to fix it. Fixing that problem begins with evaluating yourself according to the 10 life values, starting at number 1, which is a spiritual value. Getting your inner self together, realizing who you are, coming to some grounding about who you are for real, and then making the adjustments all the way down the line. This prepares you not only for wifehood, but to be a better person in your life, period. You'll start seeing success where you used to see failure in all of these areas, including love and relationship and family. Okay? So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I want to bring everybody's attention to the petition we have going against Black Lives Matter Global Network and Foundation. We are well past the 10,000 signature mark, which I'm so very happy about. And if you want to become part of holding Black Lives Matter accountable for the more than $100 million theft and misappropriation of donated funds, please go into the description box and click the link for the petition, sign it, share it, and contribute to it. Also, jump down in the comment section and let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.